What's up, guys? It's Patricia from TarantulaHeaven.com. We have over here Miss Spidey, my G Rosea. Her foot is currently on her little fairy castle, and I am hoping that she's gonna move around today. Anyway, we're actually not talking about Spidey today. We're talking about my other tarantula, whose enclosure I can't show you because it just looks like a container of dirt right now. So if you guys are not new to the channel, you know that I have a baby tarantula. This is my Arizona blonde sling named Blinky. This is by far the most adorable tarantula, but also the most frustrating, as Blinky refuses to grow. So I wanted to talk about that today and get some feedback from you guys because I am a little bit stumped. I got Blinky in 2018 after having Miss Spidey over here, who I got as an adult and who was quite elderly actually. I got Blinky in the end of 2018 as kind of like a little Christmas present to myself, and also just to, I did not have the experience of raising a sling, and I kind of wanted to. I wanted to expand my tarantula skills and kind of, because I didn't get that experience with Spidey as she was already an adult and already very grown and the same size she is right now. I wanted to kind of get the experience of like, what is it like to watch a tarantula go through all the life cycles from being a sling. And so I purchased Blinky from an amazing store called Ill Exotics. They were a very close store to me in Philadelphia. I very much trust them because I know that they do all captive bred tarantulas and they really, really know their stuff. So Blinky came to me in wonderful condition, was such a cute little baby. And here we are now, almost 4 years later, and Blinky is still almost the same exact size. And so I am wondering if I'm doing something wrong. Now I know that this species, Arizona blondes, are known for having a very slow growth process, but I guess I'm kind of surprised at how slow it is. I mean, I will say that it hasn't been without any changes. I have seen Blinky grow a teeny tiny bit over in the first year that I got them. And however, over the last, 2.5 years or so, it's been very, very slow. I can't even really notice any growth, and certain changes are taking place. For example, I can notice now that it's put on a teeny bit of size since I first came home with Blinky. I can notice that there's a little bit of that peach fuzz hair. Blinky was very, I believe, very pale when I got them and brought them home. And now I can see with every molt or so, there's now like a black spot on its butt, which kind of makes it look like a little bean, which is very cute. I think that is proof that like the urticating hairs are starting to develop. However, that's kind of really it. Blinky does have coloration changes with every molt cycle, and new peach fuzz, but that's really it. And they were a very good eater. That's kind of slowed down, to be honest. When I first got them, they were eating very consistently, and I guess over the last year and a half, they've gotten less interested in food. They seem to want to spend all of their time underground and kind of just like tunnel themselves in and be cut off from the world. I do occasionally see them come up for air to mess around with their water dish or to get some, sunlight. I don't know. But other than that, Blinky doesn't seem to be too interested in growing or eating. And I know that they're less interested in eating because I do still attempt to feed them some baby cockroaches. And every now and then I see the carcass of the cockroach, and this either means that Blinky didn't eat most of it and maybe ate a little bit, or Blinky is totally uninterested. And I am not finding evidence of molts either, so I honestly don't know. So I am really stumped, guys. I believe that Blinky is healthy. They look healthy. They do not look dehydrated. They always have water. Their butt always looks pretty plump. But I don't know what's going on. You know, when I do see them above the surface, and I've seen them recently, they're still incredibly fast. You know, if they sense any type of movement near them, or that they sense that my presence is near, and I'm trying to take a picture of them or something, they are like lightning, going back into their tunnel and their cave, never to be seen again for another week. And so I don't know, they seem to be healthy, but at the same time, I'm like, what is the normal growth cycle of this spider? It seems to be much slower as far as Blinky goes than even the slow growing species that they are. It seems that Blinky should have at least be looking like a juvenile by now, or a small juvenile, and Blinky still looks like a baby. And so I wish that I had taken home some siblings for Blinky, so that, you know, if there's something going on with this specific spider as far as them not knowing how to grow and get bigger, I'd be curious to know if its siblings are growing faster. But I only got one, so I don't know. If you have ever had this problem with a sling, or even just a Arizona blonde, please let me know how you handled it. Also, let me know if I shouldn't be worried. Let me know if this is normal, and that maybe in the 5th year of life, Blinky's gonna suddenly grow. I do not have a problem with Blinky staying this size. I think Blinky is adorable and precious no matter what size they are, but I am a little bit worried about this spider, and if maybe I'm missing something. So let me know what you think, if you've ever dealt with this before. I do really love the comments from you guys, those of you who know that Blinky isn't growing. You always leave me comments about, like, you know, I can't believe they're not growing. My sling I've only had them for a year and they're already bigger than Blinky. I mean, I think it's really funny. And so I just, you know, keep those comments coming, because it keeps me focused on, like, trying to figure out if something's wrong with Blinky. So, yeah, I don't want to stress out too much about this. I want to take my own advice, in that I've often said that sometimes we stress a little bit too much about our tarantulas, and that nobody knows how to better tarantula than our spiders. But at the same time, I want to be kind of careful, because it seems like Blinky is like really milking this baby phase, and it's time to grow up. So anyway, I will look forward to reading your comments and advice if you have any, and I will see you next week for Tarantula Tuesday. Take care. Bye-bye.